name is Chuck Joy, and Chuck is joining us for the first time here at Karma Coffee. He is the co-creator and host of Poetry Scene in Erie, Pennsylvania. He has appeared at Snow Tree 1 and Snow Tree 2, the Blue Planet, the Orange Bear Poets Hall, the Woodland Diner, and next Saturday, June 30th, Chuck will be at the Erie's day-long poetry festival in Frontier Park, and his current book is called Fun Poetry. Chuck Joy!
Where we will go. Where will we go? You're asking me as if I know, but I don't know. We could go north, I suppose, if we like it cold. Evergreen forests, Canadian beer. Or we could go home. Or we could go shopping. We could always go shopping. Or we could go to church. I think there's a church at the mall. Or we could go to New York City. Neon, poetry, jazz, tortellini. Where we could go to movies from the front of the New Yorker in empty theaters that would change our lives forever. Or we could go to Oklahoma, disarm the militia, and ride away across the plains, across the Badlands, toward the mountains, listening to music like Mad Earl James. Or we could go to the ocean to take a vacation. Or we could go to the playground to play on the ground. Or we could go to sleep and dream, where we will go because, like, it depends on what I say, of course, but also what you hear. And wherever we're going, we're already there. Where we're going. It's nice to meet new poets on the road and sometimes not meet them when they can't be there. And here's a poem for a poet who put this up on her website, so this is going out for Eva. It's called Country Girl. Country girl, wallowing in mountains, the valley, family life, simple pleasures, the music of the river. Far from any stage, television, bright lights, the West Village, except the stage in the front yard, riverside, a gazebo. Country girl, her back to the window, her dad inside, what a character, urging her forward like he would the dog. She liked imagining herself a special agent, slender, intemperate, clever, an international operator, turning corners in Istanbul. We watch her cavort like a colt, cloud shadows on the valley wall across the river, a football there on the green lawn. Wanna play catch? I ask her dad. Country girl, plucking at her clothing, black turtleneck, long sleeves, busy framing a solution to the problem presented by the cake white stern-wheeler riverboat coming around the bend. Calliope music. I have 3 poems for tonight. If the math is right, that means this one is the 3rd one. And it's a closer. It comes from toward the end of this book, Fun Poetry. It's a nice book. It has a table of contents, but you don't need it to find this poem because it's right here toward the end, appropriate for a closing poem. It's called Left Justify Me, Baby. 1. My whole life becomes the poem, an openness for words to arrange in rows. I think it's the closeness of death, The embrace we share, lovers, keeps my ears open to that music. Filling like a thin bag with the unspeakable, seeks its own level, through gesture and symbol comes to the table. Is it true we write and write and write until we get there where we're going and say it, and then we're done? I doubt it. I think that was the first poem. Although it's possible, I guess, if speech be replaced by silence or text, nothing but characters grouped as words, then lines. 2. When I was young, the lines were free to roam about the page like sheep, a herd settling for sleep. Or fish, their dark shapes backlit from a distant sun. The line placement very heavily influenced by pale paper-bound books, their contents, lines spaced all over the place. Books written by poets in tight sweaters at typewriters. Grace something 36. Imagine her grocery lists. God bless Grace. I have had my fun. I have become preoccupied with line, delivering line after line. Left justify me, baby. Thank you.